It's Monday, May 12th, and welcome back to another week of Charging Forward.
That's right, we're officially deep into May now, which means we can finally stop making Justin Timberlake jokes.
I know. It's gonna be May. Already was May. The meme had its moment. We moved on, kind of.
Some of us more than others.
What? I only played it 5 times last week. That's called self-control.
Sure, it is old. Anyway, whether you're still singing it or not, we've got a packed week and ahead full of testing, music, and memory making.
So let's get into it, Broncos, starting with your weekly update. Hey Broncos, it's time for your weekly update. And this one got music, focus, and some festival fun.
Sounds like a perfect mix, but first let's talk about something important. State testing continues this week.
Testing will be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so keep those brains powered up and your focus sharp.
And don't forget, from 8:30 to 10 a.m., we're keeping things extra quiet around campus to help our test takers do their best.
You're doing awesome so far, Broncos. Keep it up and finish strong.
Now it's time to turn up the volume because the Real Music Festival is coming up.
It's happening Saturday, May 17 at Rio Vista Middle School from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
This amazing event is in honor of Mr. Saki and will feature bands from all around the district, even the high schools.
That means tons of great music and fun performance and a celebration of everything Mr. Saki loves about music.
Bring your family, bring your friends, and get ready to enjoy the beat of Rio.
And now for a quick reminder, yearbooks are still on sale.
Order forms can be picked up in the office, and each yearbook is $25.
You can pay with cash or check. And if you're winning a check, make it out to Rio Plaza PTA.
Don't miss out on your chance to keep all those awesome memories from this year.
That's all for now, Broncos.
Study hard and stay kind.
Hey Rio, hope you're hungry because it's time for the lunch report. Let's check out what's on the menu this week. On Monday, we're having 3-bean chili, perfect with a side of cornbread. Tuesday, we're kicking it off with teriyaki chicken, so good with brown rice and some fresh fruit. On Wednesday, don't be a dog, but we're having hot dogs, tasty and perfect with ketchup ranch, or maybe even barbecue sauce if you're feeling fancy. Thursday, it's all about baked potato bar, loaded up with cheese, sour cream, or whatever you like. And finally, on Friday, we're having everybody's favorite chipotle chicken pozole. That's your lunch report for this week. What's your favorite? Mine's Thursday, for sure. Eat up, laugh lots, and I'll catch you in the cafeteria. Astronauts, and welcome to History with Moises. Today, we're blasting off into space because we're talking about Skylab, America's very first space station. What is Skylab? You ask. Well, it was launched into space on May 14, 1973, from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida, long before the International Space Station even existed. Skylab was a beast. It weighed 168,750 pounds and was about as tall as a 12-story building. It had one big solar panel and looked like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. The first astronauts to visit were Charles Conrad, Joseph Kerwin, and Paul Weitz. They flew up, fixed the jammed solar panel, and ran cool science experiments, all on their 11th day in space. Skylab came just 2 years after the Soviet Union launched the Salyut, the world's first space station. But Salyut had a lot of problems plagued with them. Skylab, on the other hand, was a success. It safely hosted 3 different crews, each made up of 3 astronauts, for way longer than originally planned. It was only supposed to last 28 days, but it kept going for almost 5 years. While in orbit, the Skylab team studied the sun for over 700 hours and brought back more than 175,000 solar pictures. That's a lot of sunshine. They also helped scientists learn how being in space affects the human body over long periods. Spoiler alert, floating is fun, but it's tough to work too. But eventually, Skylab's time came to an end. Thanks to some wild sunspot activity, its orbit started to fall faster than expected. And then, boom! On July 11th, 1979, piece of Skylab that didn't burn up in the atmosphere crashed down into the Indian Ocean and parts of Australia. Luckily, nobody got hurt. So that's the story of Skylab. Then, the space station that helped launch America into the future of space exploration. That's it for this week, astronauts. I'll see you back on Earth because Rio Plaza, we have a problem.
Hey there, Rio Plaza, it's your friendly neighborhood weather reporter, bringing you the latest scoop on skies above Oxnard for the week of May 12th. Starting off with Monday, we're looking at a mix of sunshine and a little bit of clouds. The wind might pick up, so hold on to your hats. Tuesday continues the trend with plenty of sunshine and some breezy conditions, and great day to fly a kite. Just make sure it doesn't fly away. On Wednesday, expect clear skies and lots of fun. Perfect weather for outdoor activities during recess. Thursday brings mostly sunny and cool conditions. A light jacket might be a good idea in the morning. Friday is shaping up to be partly sunny and a nice way to end the school week and heading into the weekend. Looking ahead the weekend, Saturday may start with a few clouds and a chance of a morning shower, but sunshine should return later in the day. Sunday offers a mix of clouds and sun, great for any plans you might have. That's your weather update for the week. Enjoy the pleasant spring condition, and I'll catch you next time on the later weather report.
Hey readers, welcome back to Rio Reader Review, the place where books bloom and your imagination grows. This week's book is all about gardens, science, and some you may have heard of from history class. It's called The Secret Garden of George Washington Carver by Jean Beretta, and it's as inspiring as it is beautiful. Most people know George Washington Carver as the peanut guy. You know the scientist who made all kinds of products from peanuts. But this book takes us back to when he was just a little boy living in Missouri. Even though his life was tough, young George found peace and wonder in nature. He had a secret garden in the woods where the flowers and plants. Way before he ever stepped into a science lab, he didn't just play in the garden. He learned from it. He absorbed, took notes, and cared deeply about every little leaf and petal. And the coolest part, that love the nature helped him grow into one of the most brilliant scientists and teachers in American history. What I really liked about this book is how it shows that science doesn't always start with a lab coat or test tubes. Sometimes it starts with a garden, a question, and a kid who's curious. The pictures are full of color and life, just like the garden George loved, and the story is simple, powerful, and full of heart. If you like true stories, nature, or learning how big dreams can start in small places, this is a book you don't want to miss. That's it for this week's Real Reader Review. Keep reading, keep growing, and remember, every idea starts with a seed.
And that's a wrap for this week's Charging Forward, Broncos.
Testing, music, yearbooks, and the end of the year excitement. May is seriously leveling up.
It's the final stretch, so stay focused, stay kind, and keep showing that Bronco spirit.
And hey, even if it's gonna be May, now it is May. No turning back.
And no more JT memes.
Fine, but no one said anything about not using the force.
Oh no, here we go again.
May of the rest of your months be epic, Broncos.
Stay awesome, stay strong.
And keep charging forward.